Hello and welcome to Early Late Nights, the show that blames cyclists for my poor skills with XSplit and technology in general. Welcome to this evening's episode. I'm Ciaran Marchant, your host of the show, and it's a week away. It's not even a week away. It's the end of this week. E3 is coming. And boy, oh boy, does the news world go a little quiet. Nah, not really. You guys are perfectly fine. We have a show packed with content based on Rockstar Games' new announcement on more bundles for the Red Dead Redemption 2 release, as well as their exclusive content agreement with PlayStation. There's also the eSports wrap-up. We'll be talking Guitar Hero Live and Guitar Hero TV. And I'll also be going into the recent comments made by the NBN CEO about gamers. And I'm probably gonna rant, and I'm gonna attack him, and I'm gonna yell, and I'm gonna be angry. So I hope you are excited for that, because I'm excited for that, because I need to get it out. Need to get the frustration out about the stupid. Nope. Need to keep myself calm. Gonna keep calm while we wait for the show to progress. So let's dive into it so we get to that point, shall we? Now, first, so recently it was come out that Rockstar has brought out a whole range of bundles for Red Dead Redemption 2. There is so many goddamn bundles in this goddamn freaking game. Who knows what they're going to buy? So I'm just going to quickly go through some of the crap you get. So the digital pre-order bonus from pre-ordering from the store. You get a cash bonus for Red Dead Redemption Story Mode and a treasure map. Cool. If you're going to buy the special edition, physical edition, you're going to get some missions for the story mode. You're going to get a horse. You're going to get a talisman and medallion items, gameplay boost, cash bonuses and discounts, the gunslinger outfit, free access to additional weapons, apparently. So that is exclusive for story mode, including that stuff. Then there's the Ultimate Edition. So the Ultimate Edition has bonus outfits. It's also going to have a different horse. It's going to have free access to Survivor camp thing for your PlayStation, free access to additional weapons, and rank bonuses is available to pre-order. So this is the digital version, is able to pre-order through PlayStation Store, Xbox Store, and the Rockstar Warehouse, apparently. Bonus, you get bonus cash in GTA 5 if you pre-order the game through the stores, so good on them. And then you get the collector's box. It's a goddamn collector's box, and it's not a real horse, actually. You get in the thing. You get a fake horse for the game to ride around on, and nay, you know, that kind of thing. But the collector's box, it comes in what looks to be an interesting, you know, like a loot box. So you get the tiling box with the lock and key. They did one of these similar GTA, not similar because that was more like a locker box for GTA 4 that had like a lock and key with it. So you get a collectible challenge coin, a double-sided puzzle, a 6-shooter bandana, a treasure map, a pin set, playing cards, Wheeler, Rawson & Co. catalog, and 12 cigarette cards. 12 cigarette cards. Interesting enough. So I'm interested to see, do you get some of the other stuff with the game? Like, there was a whole bunch of stuff in the special edition one. So does that mean they're trying to get you to buy just the special edition of the game, or what? I don't really know. Oh no, you get the content in the Ultimate Edition. You get the content from the special edition plus more stuff, which is kind of cool. So I'll be buying the game digitally. I'm excited to see what happens. It's gonna be different. It's gonna it's an interesting way to build it. And then on top of that, with all the announcements of the bundles, it was also noted that Red Dead Redemption 2 will have exclusive content for PlayStation 4. I've had this rant a couple times already on the show that I don't approve or appreciate exclusive content for consoles, because I think it kind of divides the market a little bit too much. It promotes that console war that we don't want to happen, that doesn't need to happen anymore in our generation. It's a little bit. Nah, it's a little bit there, and I'm a bit curious as to why Rockstar's done it. It's obvious with games like Destiny 2, Call of Duties, but Red Dead Redemption 2, I really feel like, even though they've got an exclusive deal with PlayStation, it's going to sell either way no matter what. It's going to sell on both consoles. So PlayStation has obviously offered them a lot of money. We don't know exactly what the exclusive content's going to entail. That possibly could mean that it's just going to be exclusive, like hats and horses and little tiny bits of content. If it is entire story-based DLCs that is timed, that's okay. If it's completely exclusive, I get a little bit, but it's, whatever. It would suck if, like, the best mission of the game only came out on PlayStation. Like, if they made a mission so good and it was one of the exclusive contents, and just the community decided this is the best one, and it's I think that would suck, in my opinion. So we're going to see how this game will progress, how this will grow, what bits and pieces of information we're going to get out of it. I don't know. But the bundles it's a wide variety of bundles. Are you going to buy the game several times to get the different content? Because some of the editions have different digital content than the rest of them. So there is beliefs that maybe people do buy multiple copies of the game to get all the content, trade back in the physical copy of the game they don't need, and move on to that digital lifestyle. Hey, digital life. You should do it. Yeah, it's a great idea. Digital shit. No, you don't need to press. I'll get onto that another day when I argue that digital is so much better. But what are your thoughts on Rockstar's exclusivity deal, as well as all the bundles that have come out? I think it's interesting to see all the bundles this far out. And you can make a decision. Go pre-order what you want. Get in there before it's gone. Moving right along, and if you know us here at Early Late Nights, every Tuesday episode we do an esports wrap-up where I go through some of the nice, juicy little tidbits from esports all across the world, as well as right here in Australia, because there's going to be more esports in Australia. Almost knocked my glasses off, freaking out too much. It's fine. But it's been fantastic to see the growth of esports. I'm going to talk about it in a little bit. But yeah, each and every week we do the esports wrap-up. I grab some little chunks of esports news, and my favourite piece of news for the week is, like, I'm doing it off the bat because I think this is fantastic. So, DreamHack is currently going on. There is DreamHack, and part of that event is a Dragonball Fighter Z tournament. As with most big events like DreamHack, they have different games going on all at the same time. And Dragonball Fighter Z has had a special entrance. So there's a player that is currently in the top 6. I think I might be a little delayed. I haven't double checked today, but he's in the top 6 of the tournament. He goes by Greg, the most boring and basic goddamn username in all of history when it comes to gaming. But Greg is currently playing through the tournament, fought all the way out of the losers bracket using a piano as a keyboard, as a controller. Like, literally a small keyboard that you probably got with, like, maybe Rock Band is literally. Like, he's literally playing the game with the keyboard. That's amazing. The fact that in such a high level of competition, this guy has fought from the losers bracket, got into top 8, beat his competitor in top 8 to get to top 6. The keyboard, just with a piano, just ba 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 ba. Did an awesome combo just by playing Green Sleeves, everybody, and that wasn't Green Sleeves. Don't get confused. Ciaran knows classical music. Of course he does. Why would he be hosting a news show if he didn't know classical music? Jeez. But yeah, go check out Greg and go check out some of the videos of him playing, because it is fantastic to see. It's similar to playing with a Guitar Hero controller thing. Moving right along, the San Francisco 49ers. Yeah, it's the 40. I don't know. Wherever the 49ers come from, the NFL football team has invested $15 million in the Play Versus tournament, which is a new state-level high school tournament that is being rolled out right across the United States. So the American State School Board or whatever has teamed up for an esports tournament, spans all their schools so kids can get involved. This tournament looks like a fantastic thing to really promote esports with a younger generation. We get to see more and more players coming through. I don't know exactly what games. They've already announced that there's not going to be any shooting games. There's going to be no first-person shooters, no third-person shooters, no Battle Royale games. So that cuts off quite a bit. So I'm excited to see maybe League of Legends, maybe Rocket League, hopefully even Overwatch is a first-person shooter. Overwatch is a first... No, it's fine. It's good. We're just happy that esports is being promoted. So it's really good to see another sports affiliate body membership group is getting involved with esports and putting some money behind it. It's a fantastic thing to grow, especially in high schools where there's so many kids already playing games. Why not get them more involved in teams, grow that relationship with their friends, and really improve on the quality of esports in the world, in America. Great job. Great job, 49ers. LA Valiant. are continuing their fantastic run through the Overwatch League Stage 4. They are still undefeated. Freaking incredible. And it was incredible after last week because they beat the LA Gladiators, which I was super sad about. And if you're ever... I've never... I watched it with 3 friends, and all 3 of my friends were Valiant fans. And boy, oh boy, did I have a bad night when Gladiators lost. So, and then they went on, and even the Valiant fans were like, "No, we're not winning against XL." And they went out and they won against New York XL. So it looks really good for Stage 4 for LA Valiant, but leads to a couple worries, a couple issues. What's gonna come of XL for the rest of the stage? Because we know they're going to be involved in the stage playoffs, but they seem to have taken the foot off the gas pedal just a little bit. They're guaranteed a spot in playoffs. They're going to be at the playoffs in New York. So it feels like they've taken their foot off the pedal. Just a little bit. And, you know, members of the XL organization have already come out and said they're not too fussed about this stage because they've won 2 stages already. Hey, whatever. But other members of the XL team have said, well, we want to win every stage after we lost the first one. So I'll be interested to see how hard that team plays, what comes of that team in the coming stage, and how it evolves and how it grows, because I'm excited. And let's take it home. Let's bring it home for the last story of the esports wrap-up. Melbourne Esports Open is coming! Yes! The Victorian government has partnered with TG Live and ESL to bring a whole weekend of esports action right here in Melbourne, Victoria, Australia, Oceania's Southern Hemisphere's Earth. It's gonna be here. It's gonna be so fantastic. They're putting in a lot of money behind this. It's happening at the Margaret Court Arena in Victoria Parks. I'm excited. I'm really excited to see. I think it's Melbourne Park. I think it's Melbourne Park, not Victoria Park. But whatever. I'm excited to see this event grow. It is signed up all the way for... There's going to be a Melbourne Open for the next 4 years because it's open till 2020 till 2022. That's a fun number, 2022. It's going to be around till 2022, so we get to see exactly what comes of that growth, if there's more development. It's going to happen, I believe it happens in the bye weekend of AFL season, so that's like September, like middle weekend of September. So, hey, it's going to be fantastic. I'm going to be there definitely, so I hope to see you down there later in the year. I'm excited, and I'll bring you more news as more and more of it wraps up. As we carry on, my wayward son, you would almost say. There'll be peace when you are done, and there's going to be peace for Guitar Hero TV, because it was recently announced that Guitar Hero TV is going to be closing down December 1st. So this game's been going as part of Guitar Hero Live, which was released 2015. So that's a good 3 years of these song licenses coming through. So in December 1st, that's Guitar Hero TV is going to be closed down. It's no longer going to be available. That's 200 songs gone. 200 songs are just going to up and vanish. They're just going to disappear. They're going to walk away. It's really hard for me not to sing songs in reference as I keep saying things. But the songs are going to literally just not be a part of the Guitar Hero Live suite anymore. Which is quite sad in many ways. For me specifically, I think it's very sad. There's only going to be something like 23 songs left in the game. Which is going to be the 23 songs that featured in the 23 songs featured in the main game, the disc, and then the Guitar Hero TV was the fantastic, like the music video channel that you got to play through the songs at random. It's weird. I really liked Guitar Hero TV when it first came out. I thought it was a fantastic idea. I liked the controller. I liked the control scheme. I was really behind their work in their work in the game, their work on that TV. So for 3 years later, for that to be shut down and the service to be gone is quite sad now. Rock's Band 4, which was its opposition by Harmonix, is still going and it's still updating. You can see that Harmonix saw the Rock Band 4 platform as more of a platform that they're just going to keep updating. They keep going to give new songs to it every couple months. But they don't seem to be gearing towards releasing a new one. And that makes me ask, with E3 coming, are we going to see a new Guitar Hero? are we going to see a new rock band anytime soon? And I doubt it. I'm very welcome for them to prove me wrong this coming week, to show me in the in the Activision stuff or somewhere in one of the shows that, yeah, there's going to be Guitar Hero, and I'd be really excited for that because Guitar Hero is a fantastic game. But I don't think so. I don't think there's space for those kind of big plastic peripherals. I don't think we're going to be able to get... I don't know. It's getting to the point as well where they've done a lot of the songs already. There's probably still more songs that people wish were covered, but not the main hits that, all people want to take part in or they want to play. The real video camera kind of style of the Guitar Hero Live was very interesting and gave it a new feel to it, as well as playing with the music videos for Guitar Hero TV. I found Guitar Hero TV a little distracting sometimes because I really like some music videos, and so I just randomly stopped playing. Just be like, yeah, I'm out. Oops, I'm gone. Yeah, I'm just done for a bit. Played my games. I've had my time. I've delivered my sentence. No, I can't make song references. No, I need to stop. I need to focus. I'm preparing to yell at somebody. I can't get too happy. Music makes me happy. So, it's sad to see Guitar Hero TV. If you've still got a controller, give it a try. Guitar Hero Live iOS has already been taken off the store. That got taken off the store on the 1st of June. And then, 1st of December, you have to play Guitar Hero TV. So I'm not sure how much that thing was updated, how many new songs or anything was added to it. I'm not sure. I never heard too much about it after my my period with the game happened. When it first came out for the first month, I played that shit non-stop. But yeah, if you've still got a Guitar Hero Live CD or it's downloaded on your console and you've still got the controller somewhere, go give it a whirl. It's a fantastic game. It's a fantastic mode in the game, so it's going to be pretty sad to see it go. Now. We do not know Ashley. No Kid Rock edition. Ashley in chat has just said we need a Kid Rock edition. Kid Rock's banned from early late nights. He's banned from Explosion Network now. Ban him. Even though, if you check out Bevan Beats, our new music playlist, I can guarantee Nick's going to do one eventually that's going to be all Kid Rock. It's going to trigger me. But, it's fine. It's fine. But it's fine. I've already been built up to my annoyance. To my anger. As we move on to the tidbit of the show. Topic of the show today is this numpty right here, ladies and gentlemen. He's a bloody numpty. And audio listeners, you can't see the picture. I'm currently looking at the current NBN CEO, Bill Morrow. Bill Morrow is a numpty, ladies and gentlemen. He is the numptiest of numpties because he just doesn't understand the internet, even though he's CEO of the NBN. He doesn't understand technology. He doesn't understand what the NBN has written previously in articles or announcements they've released. He doesn't know any of that. Let me tell you, people, if you haven't already heard, the internet is in arms. Is up in arms, people. And I agree with them for the Australian internet community. We should be up in arms. So I ask you while you listen to this piece, grab your torches and pitchforks and prepare to start a war. Because that's what we're here for. Starting a war. What's a numpty? A numpty is an idiot. Is a terrible human being. Is a bad person. Is a spudnik. Is a jerk. It's just everything. It's just a numpty. Numpty is is an English slang term. It's pretty great. It's pretty fantastic. And it doesn't surprise me that he doesn't understand him. And that's part of why I'm ranting. So what's happened? I should really get to why I'm this angry already. Is because, Bill came out, old Bill Morrow himself came out, and recently stated in a hearing that the reason that the NBN fixed wireless network connection is having so much problems and so many issues with slow network connections is because of gamers. Gamers, ladies and gentlemen. We are the problem. Yep, thank you, Ashley. Numpty noun is a Scottish, informal, stupid, or ineffectual person. That is what a numpty is, everybody. But, back to what I was saying. Gamers, you're the problem. You, sir. Me, sir. Everybody. Ma'am. lady, miss, you're all problems if you play games. The NBN is slowed down because of you, apparently. And they don't understand. So he came out, tried to explain that gamers are the problem for this service. Quote, while people are gaming, it is a high bandwidth requirement that is a steady streaming process. Hello, Throwy Live. Welcome to my rant. Now, so he doesn't understand. So if you do a basic game of League of Legends, if you play a 40-minute game of League of Legends, an hour game of PUBG, or whatever, however long a PUBG game takes, it's been a while since I played one, it's about 17 megabytes of data. 17 megabytes of data used to make that game happen, to make that online connectivity happen. If you stream a 720p video off YouTube, that is 50 meg. 50 meg! Sorry? How? You don't even understand. So, also, article made by the NBN a couple months ago. I think it was in March maybe, or it might be March last year. I need to double check that one. But it was recently stated that one of the biggest culprits for internet slowness and network problems was Netflix and streaming video and downloading movies and videos and stuff to your computers. People with media servers who are streaming large files over the internet. So if you're streaming a 4K video, that's fucking heaps. That's so much. It's streaming this show right now. If you're on Twitch, is the problem. I have to admit that. Streaming this is a problem. Ah! If you're on a fixed wireless network connection, you are the problem. So, the CEO, Bill Murray, does not have any understanding of how, A, how his internet connections works, B, how gaming works, C, he doesn't even know what his own company has written. He doesn't know. He doesn't understand. And it's worrying when it's the NBN CEO. Thankfully, he will be standing down at the end of this year. Thankfully. And it has been beautiful. Beautiful to see the internet strike back at him and prove him wrong. And use his own articles from his own company against him. And been like, look, this is the problem. And it's worrying. Because the NBN in Australia is not good enough. We are behind the rest of the world. Especially when it comes to bandwidth and usage. Our infrastructure does not understand the rate that the technology is evolving. We need to go forwards, not backwards. It was a step back when we went from fiber to put more copper in. It was a step back when they decided to change the way the NBN was being rolled out. It's been a step back every step of the way. So how do you step forward if you keep stepping back? You can't. And people have been through this argument, so I'm not going to continue this argument for very much longer. The problem is for gamers is that we need the Australian infrastructure to be better so we can compete. So for eSports, so we can compete in games with other players across the world. It's what we need to do. It's just flat out, that's what needs to happen. We need the infrastructure. There's no ifs, no buts about it. But gamers, we're in such a bad rut. Not a rut, but it's, it's a problem with seeing different bits and pieces. Like, it's a problem with how gamers are still viewed by the older generations who don't understand. The people that are currently the CEOs and leaders of our country. It's really good to see the Victorian government getting behind eSports, putting that to Melbourne, making sure that Melbourne is the home of eSports, and I'm happy for that. But we need to be able to see how games develop. Like, we need to be able to take part in that. We need CEOs and spokespeople that are able to stand up and understand what's going on. Because if we don't have that, how the hell are we going to be able to get the most out of gaming and appreciate it truly? Sometimes we might not be able to, sadly. Not for now. Maybe for our kids. Maybe one day when Dylan's the Prime Minister and Ashley's the CEO of NBN Co. We'll be fine. Maybe. I might need to teach them both how internet works. Anyway, thank you very much for indulging me. If you have any quotes, any questions, anything you want to tell me about what you feel about this NBN code, the article is going to be in a link below. Or if you go to Kotaku, it's up there. Please check out the article. Give me some feedback at your boy Ringo on Twitter. Check it out. Thank you very much. This is the end of the show. Each and every Tuesday and Friday, early late nights, comes to you right here on twitch.tv/Explosion Network with the latest gaming news. Tune in Friday for a very special E3 edition of Early Late Nights, where I will be bringing you a whole show based on E3, what I want from E3, any new rumors that pop up. It's going to be a bit different, and I'm excited to do it. Just make sure you stay tuned. Also, there's going to be a special announcement about what's happening over E3 week and the week after for Early Late Nights, which I'm pretty excited to see what happens with. It's going to be great. So thank you very much for joining us. Make sure you follow us. Hit the follow button on Twitch. If you can't come live to the show, that's completely fine. Check us out, youtube.com/Explosion Network, or any good podcasting services. Just type in Early Late Nights. 24 hours later, so about 7 p.m. on the Wednesday and the Saturday, where you can get the late game on demand, the show on demand, for your liking. Leave us a 5-star rating, give us a thumbs up, hit that like button, smash that bell. We don't have a notification squad, but smash the bell anyway. And each and every show we end the exact same way. Sometimes, well, not all the time, but most of the time, I'll end it this way. 60 seconds of media madness, where I go through some quick tidbits of news that I couldn't get to in the show, and I couldn't rant about because I had to argue about the NBN. So, are you ready? Let's go. Vampire is out right now. You should go check it out. I was looking on the PlayStation Store for like $90-something, $92. On Steam, it's like $50 US. Go grab it. Go pick it up. It looks interesting. Maybe go watch it a little bit before you play it, because I have no idea about this game. I've barely watched any gameplay. I watched like 10 minutes before the stream started. Bungie gets a $100 million investment from another organization, a Chinese organization, to make non-Destiny games. So that means they're going to branch out. Destiny's still going to be a thing. It's still going to be there. I'm excited to see it. But they're also going to be branching out and venturing into new things. Devil May Cry 5 has been registered as a domain. Hell yeah. 2K shuts down Evolve, dedicated servers. Bad luck to that. And Dad of War, the great game on PlayStation, is about to reach 1 billion views on YouTube, and it's going to be the quickest of any game to reach that ever. Thank you very much for joining me. GG. Well played.